Well, hello and good day to everybody. I got a haircut so I don't look so just stupid, and I have a new build. This one doesn't relate to much of what I do as far as teaching history or stuff like I try to do, but this is a Halo UNSC Hornet Blitz, United Nations Space Command. I'm just gonna go and just do a thing on this model. I don't really know much about Halo. I've seen a Halo movie on Netflix and some other stuff, and I know that it's based on a video game. It's its own universe in itself. Some of the equipment are intriguing. My first Halo was this figure that Mega Bloks Mega Construction now had. I don't even have him in there all the way. Yeah. Oh well. I can get the stand a little bit better. This is a Halo figure. Master Chief? No, I don't know who it is, but I started with that. And then one day I went to Ross, where I like to go clothes shopping and shopping for gym wear. And I noticed this, the UNC Hornet Blitz. Um, Made in Canada. Actually, they're good kits. A little bit harder to get the bricks to fit. I mean, once you got them set, they go well. But, and they still produce Halo stuff. Here's the actual craft. Kind of cool, huh? Kind of different. These move, which I assume are the motors. I don't know what's powering this. Some kind of weird power source or some alien technology that was compromised a la Area 51. Let me open the canopy up. And inside is one Halo figure pilot, they call it. And it also does one other thing, which I don't know if you want me to do. It might not be safe. I don't want to crack my screen. But if you push these buttons on top here, it will shoot these little red torpedoes. Like I said, I don't want to mess up my screen, so I'm not going to shoot it at the screen. These things move all the way down, so it's just like, I guess this thing navigates by computer and some kind of servo control. It's an auto gyro, but like I said, I don't know what power source, so I'm not going to even go or try to explain because I really don't watch Halo. I got this just because of the figure itself. The figure and the craft. A lot of these craft are pretty crazy that they make, but this one's actually kind of neat. And theoretically, if you've seen Avatar, the craft that they had, helicopter-like craft, this could theoretically happen, especially if it's got some kind of electric power or some other type of power that not yet put into a context where it can be mass produced and used on a good basis. But for a craft based out of a video game thing, it's not bad. I think these go for like 20 something. I paid $9 for it, I think. I think even with the sticker on it, I'll show you. And like I said, I like to have a narrative to what I'm doing. I'm trying to give information out so people can make valid decisions on historical things and kind of learn. And this was kind of just for fun. And not bad though. It's different. I won't waste a lot of time on this because it's really something that probably would only interest a purist who is into the Halo games and series. And like I said, I watched one or two movies they had on Netflix, and they're okay. It's just that it's its own universe. Which one? Sorry about that. It's its own. No need to apologize. That was my phone. I apologize. So that's that on this. It also comes with an alien, ugly, hideous creature. Like I said, I'm not going to go in there. And please don't be mad at me for not knowing more about this. I had this kit, and I wanted to build it so I could kind of fit it in with other stuff. It was my last Mega Bloks kit, and not bad. It'd be nice if they put out some newer stuff. I don't know if they are or not. Like I said, they were pretty good prior to Kobe, being kind of inventive and imaginative, and I'm happy with the one kits of theirs that I bought. But that would be this: the Halo Hornet Blitz. Actually, they're boxes. You can open them without tearing them apart and resealing them, which I've done with the others. And every one of these Halo or Call of Duty kits, I save the boxes because people charge an insane price for these. If you buy these on eBay, if you buy them on Amazon, you better have a small fortune to buy them because they're not cheap. But if you can find these, I mean, and you're in the building bricks, is one of the other things I was trying to do, showing you how to do and build these brick kits. I'm going to start doing some of me building them, but I don't want you to be bored or offended if I start swearing at something, which I could, but I probably won't. And this is it. This kit would be the scale that they have for people, and then they have little stands for them and stuff. This one did not come with this kit. This kit came with the pilot, the craft, and this wonderful looking creature. So that's basically it in a nutshell. And I apologize for not putting a lot of videos up. I've been doing a few different things here and there, and I'm involved with increasing the amount of working out that I've been doing at the gym. So I've been going an extra day so I can keep myself as close to perfect as I can, which is really not perfect at all, but I mean, do what you have to do. I'm going to do a series of videos in Vietnam, because I have equipment, I have models, and I'm working on this. This is my next build. Go turn around for a second. This Kobe UH-1 Huey Iroquois. Iroquois is the Huey that had guns that would trap soldiers in the battle, and then what you would see if you watch Vietnam movies. I have a kind of a personal connection because when the Vietnam War was going on, I was a little kid, but old enough to know what was going on. And my uncle got drafted and sent over, and he told stories, not much as much to me, but to other relatives, how not nice it was, especially for a kid from the United States that didn't really have a military desire background to get drafted and sent over there. So I have a series. I'm going to use these Kobe things and some 21st century toy figures, maybe a tank, and a Mutt Jeep, which is a Jeep that Ford made. They call it the Mutt, Mobile Utility, I don't know, whatever, but they call it a Mutt, and it's a Jeep basically made by Ford, which got replaced by the Humvee. But I have one of those that's pretty detailed, and I'll show you that. You could get some look-sees of M16 rifles and 1/18 scale soldiers. I will not show any wild firearms or stuff. I mean, you don't want to see that. There's firearm channels that you can go to, and I don't want to offend anybody because everybody's all up in arms. I'm not going to try to sell that, but I am teaching history, and history involved the usage of machines, weapons, and such, and so you'll see them when I bring those out. I'm going to try to build this as fast as I can. I have a 1/18 scale one, but I have to take it and put it all together. Probably would be the detailed one to show you, but this one, once it's built, does the same thing in 1/32 scale. So it'll be a better thing for me to show you without you like losing interest or not seeing it. Anyway, I want to keep this short because I got to go do this, and I am going to do the first of my Vietnam videos. Basically, be about the infantry that served, and like I said, I will probably show you the Mutt. I do have a 1/18 scale M41 Walker Bulldog tank, which they use, which is very highly detailed, and I could take that and show you that. You can see the interiors and stuff. And I have also a 1/18 scale M48 Patton. It was a Marine Corps one. I'll figure it out, but I will have those videos coming within the next week or so. The first one on the infantry I should have Saturday-ish, I think, but then I'll start releasing more. I apologize for not being involved more, but I had some issues. I had an unhealthy person in the family that needed help with something because they physically couldn't do it, so I was kind of busy with that. And now I'm back to being myself, which is being boring with my weird glasses and stuff on these videos, and I will get more stuff out. One last look, the Unsc, sorry, let me do this right. The Unsc Hornet Blitz. Not a bad kit. If you find one at a Ross store or a Walmart in the budget rack, buy one. It's good to develop a skill for building these and the patience for building them and not getting angry. And it's not a bad kit. Anyway, that's it. This video, I will have more coming. And like I said, I will try to not put up more, and I will be doing that later today and tomorrow and Saturday. So see you in the next video. I hope you enjoyed this one. Have a good day and enjoy the good weather if the weather is good wherever you're at.